Get the party started. Greetings, one and all. I am the Sonic Geek, and welcome back to Persona 5 with Triforce of Doom.
Sup?
Alright.
So I might as well just mention this now in case some of you wonder why we end up going into music-related tangents like we likely will. The Persona rhythm games are coming out in 2 days as of recording this.
Yep.
And I have them pre-ordered, and I'm so fucking excited.
Me too.
Like on the Persona 3 demo, I've already gotten one note off of a King Crazy on Light the Fire Up in the Night, and it pisses me off that I'm only one note away constantly. Like, granted, it's not like I missed the last note. It's normally just somewhere during the final stretch, but still. Meanwhile, with the whole my Vita card's memory stick corrupting thing and having to start over shit, I have already gotten a few, like 5 King Crazies going through the songs on hard, unlocking them all.
Nice.
Now I'm just replaying the story mode to unlock the last 2 songs as well as all night difficulty. Again.
And now
back to story.
Meet and greet segment of our show.
Alright, let's see. June, where is that in the story again?
We should be coming up on Palace number 3.
Oh, okay. Kamishiro, got it.
Yep. Which has easily...
Taste a bit bland.
Go ahead.
But I'm relieved.
I was gonna say, like, one of my favorite Palace villains, and, like, while I can understand that the last half to many people could feel dragged out or everything, I do like the Palace
Do I
itself.
seem so?
Yeah. Choked on tip there.
Speaking, if these phantom thieves are real, I believe they should be tried.
I was gonna say it has quite possibly the best Palace theme in the game.
Are they committing crimes?
Oh yeah, Price is great, and I'm really glad that one of Makoto's songs for Persona 5's game is a remix of it.
What the artist
No, it's just a straight
did
song.
truly was an
Oh, okay, I mixed up which one was vanilla and which one was remixed, my bad. Yeah, you expect the one to have vocals to be the vanilla and the one without vocals to be the remix, right?
Yep.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Also can't wait to, like, boot up Persona 5's game and actually, play the remix of Futaba's, dungeon theme.
Helps make them pay for their
That's gonna be
crimes?
interesting.
Why the sudden?
Because, yeah, that is one of her songs.
It's nothing. Do you
Obviously
believe that
it is.
these allies of justice exist?
Also, look this up. Yeah, one of the DLC songs for 3 is with Sho Minazuki, and it's a remix of Breakout from Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
Of course it is.
Moving up in the world
Yeah.
is
Meanwhile, Labros's got the credits
But
theme
you
for
can't do
Ultimax.
much if you don't have the authority. I'll use every method necessary to make it happen. All
I'm
you
honestly
need to do is
surprised
be focused on
Minazuki
what
wasn't
matters
one of the
now for
DLC
your
characters for
future's
Cross
sake.
Tag yet. Yeah, probably Season 2.
Maybe.
Now,
Which, I still want to know what the hell that pink diamond is.
it's fine. Oh, that case.
All we've known so far, Season 2 is happening, it's gonna have a new universe in it, and the universe is represented with the color pink. My money is on Arcana Heart.
And speaking of fighting games, we got another one coming out this week.
I want to do.
Yep, also have that pre-ordered. God, that's gonna be so fun to marathon through World of Light.
I know. I'm taking a day off of work just to play it.
I can't eat another bite.
Yeah, like, I like, the nice thing for me is Fridays are my one class days kind of thing. It's just gym at 11 a.m. So like, I'm done with class at noon, leaving immediately to go to GameStop.
Nice.
With Tuesday, I'm gonna have to wait till after,
We haven't finished our
3:30, because that's when my English class ends on Tuesdays, but yeah.
And meanwhile, Ryuji and Morgana try to look up on skirt.
So yeah, for those of you who know that I plan on streaming the rhythm games, and for those of you who didn't, well, now you know. Yeah, that first day's stream is gonna be a little later than normal.
How do you know on?
Just because of when I get out of
We went to
classes.
middle school together.
And due to beginning of quarter, I wasn't fully there, I don't want to risk missing any days.
Once we got to high school, we ended up in different classes and stopped talking.
So yeah.
I don't think she had many friends. I mean, she grew up overseas. Plus, there's her looks. The popular kids hate her. The quiet ones stay with her.
I see.
It's kind of weird though that they have Vanilla Willpower as a DLC song. Granted, it's one of the two DLC songs you get when you purchase the Endless Night pack, but still.
It's only fair you tell me
Well, to be fair,
detail of yours.
Dancing Star Night is going to have
Nothing to lose, huh?
Vanilla
Alright.
Beneath the
I'll tell ya.
Mask as the DLC song.
Just a normal story about a rotten kid.
No, dance. Well, yeah, but like,
Dad left when I
you
was young.
like I understand using willpower for a catchy, but you'd expect them to do like a remix of it or something if it's gonna be DLC.
In the end,
Fair enough.
I just screwed it all up. Turns out I'm a pretty bad
Oh yeah. Meanwhile, Shinjiro's the 3 DLC character, and he gets Vanilla Final Boss,
Mom got called out to school for me
which
raising my hand
which
to
is really nice
teachers
considering he
told
didn't
me
actually get
what
to
I did, but
fight the
she just
final
stayed
boss.
quiet through
Yep.
it all.
I have that on the track list I'm going to be doing for the video.
On the way home, she
Yeah, my plan with the streams is play every single song,
for being a single mom and all.
Have fun.
So that's what happened.
minus any DLC songs I
Say
wouldn't
at
have
school that
purchased
everyone
for
is equal,
obvious
but
reasons.
in reality, that's a gross oversimplification.
Meanwhile, from what I remember looking it up, while it doesn't have cross-save, Persona 4 does let you carry over all your DLC you've purchased. So I will have all those songs.
Past.
Thank
I
God.
mean, you guys get to witness me possibly destroy the Fogon All Night because I played the shit out of that particular one.
Nice. Flashback.
Damn brat!
I will say though, what's easily the hardest DLC song for me in 4 is the Miku remix of Heaven.
I'll report about the money. Is that fine with you?
Mostly with like the techno breakdowns.
You did it
Yep.
on your own, and it's over.
I remember True Story giving me a bit of shit though.
Who do you think I am?
No.
Hey, make this statement to the cops. This kid suddenly attacked
Meanwhile, in the game.
me. Got it?
Yep, more flashback to his past, and yeah, fuck this guy.
You know what?
Those of you who haven't played the game, you'll see more of him in a bit, like later on, but fuck this guy.
Shut up. You're done for. You're gonna learn what
Mostly because I keep forgetting how to...
Excuse me, folks. We received a complaint about an argument here. Is something the matter?
Mostly because I forget how to spell his first name. Sometimes I always forget how to pronounce it.
Explain it to the good officer.
That young man suddenly attacked him. He shoved this gentleman to the ground. And this
I will say I
man
love his boss battle
got
later.
injured.
It's as she
Yeah, it's pretty
says.
cool. Especially the
Also,
music.
Make sure
Yep.
you deal with this so my name is
Granted, me and some of my friends do agree it would have been great to hear that song during the boss fight right before that, but you know.
Understood.
I still think Rivers in the Desert would have worked best as the, like, final boss
Just
fight.
listening to it pisses me off. God damn it!
And then the one for that fight be the one for Shido.
The woman sounds quite horrible as well. She stayed quiet this whole time.
It's so funny how Dancing Star Night got like 4 remixes or something like that.
And where can we find him?
Well, let me double check the amount of remixes.
You can't remember, huh? Well, it was at night, and I'm sure you were in shock after getting
Megami
arrested.
Tensei Wiki.
I understand all too well the pain of not being able to remember important details of your life.
Let's see.
The victim's personal information is always kept
So
secret.
you got Vanilla with
Identify
Akira.
and will prove
The
Besides,
remix in the demo that used on, I have. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that remix.
I know how I feel about it.
Stand it.
How?
This world is
I don't
so
like it very
messed
much.
up. The weaker left to
Yeah, like
fight for
it's a case
themselves
of I
while
want to
others
like
get away
it,
with whatever
but
they want.
And those
let's
in
see.
power don't do anything
You've got
about
the
situation.
like live concert version,
Can't we fix this?
Oh,
though?
boy.
and
No,
okay, so yeah, there's the
no.
3 different
We just need
versions.
to show the world what true justice is.
Haven't heard the live
We'll
one.
make them come to their senses.
You're right, Yusuke. That's gotta be what our powers are for.
Sounds good to me. The
But yeah,
first
I
year
find
on
it kind of
Ishimura,
funny that
clearly
Yusuke
had
only got vanilla version
You've
songs.
all taught me so much.
He got Blooming Villain and Life
What
Goes
are you guys
On.
getting all excited about?
Of course.
Oh, sorry. Did we wake
Trying to remember
you up?
which one was Life Goes On.
Nah, not really. I've been up for a while now.
Still, this weird feeling came over
I won't
me
be
while
surprised if it's the
listening to you
Madarame
guys. It
song.
almost feels like I've known you all forever. Do you think it's because our backgrounds are so
Life
similar?
goes on Persona 5.
It sure ain't because of anything good.
Similar, huh? I'm the only one who doesn't fit in.
Oh, okay. It sounds like it's one of the world map
I
songs,
don't have any
maybe.
past to look back
Right.
on. No memories.
What do you mean?
Oh, okay, yeah. It was like the
Find a
test
bigger misfit
song.
than you. And the reason
Ah.
we're going to Mementos is to get your memories back, right?
I'm sure your past will be just as troubled as ours.
Big week for Xander Mobus.
No doubt.
We'll see
Oh,
about
yeah.
that.
I actually feel like I've known Morgana for a really long time too. So strange.
Just doing a bunch of lines
I
for
can't
Ren,
really put it into
Dancing Star
words.
Night, and also as the announcer in
I'm helping
Smash.
you guys out for my own
Oh, yeah.
sake. Don't
Which
get me wrong.
also,
If you
first
get
time that
stronger,
an
next
announcer
time
came
Mementos
back
won't
for
be
the
anything
next
but a
game.
pipe dream.
Yep.
That sure was a quick
Which-
turnaround.
Which
1 second you're
I
depressed,
still
the next
love
you're
the like announcer trailer
All
for
joking
Smash that
aside,
they did.
Let's take this
Haven't seen
seriously.
that one yet.
We should go
Okay,
as
basically when
far
it gets to
as
the
we
number of
can.
fighters, with
We won't
74
punish those
fighters,
corrupt adults
does that mean I get
encourage
overtime?
people in trouble. Only we can do that.
And if that wasn't
You can
enough,
say that again.
we also got the return of Final
Being
Fantasy
a member of the fan base surely helped me grow, both as an artist
Final
and as a
Fantasy
person.
VII Machine Abridged, where he voices Rufus.
You're under my
Shinra.
tutelage after all. There's nothing we can't
Ugh.
accomplish.
Which I sometimes forget he voices Rufus.
Well, I
Yep.
hope we can keep this up. We should be alright.
Guy
if
has
he was our
range.
leader.
Oh yeah, fun fact, he was also Jimmy Firecracker in the Cell Saga.
Oh, that's right, he was.
Whoa, it's this late?
I guess now's a good time to call
So
it
yeah,
for
that
the
just goes to show his range. He can play this
that
main
reminds me.
character.
The
He
owner
does
said
the
your
Smash
plane crashed
the
here,
Smash
you
Force
say?
Ultimate announcer. He was Jimmy Firecracker in Dragon Ball, and he's Rufus in Final Fantasy.
Go, Miss Older Dude Charmer.
Dude's got
What
talent.
game is that?
Yep.
I won't be able to sleep unless I take a bath.
There's a bathhouse nearby, so you can go there. I won't be able to join you, though.
Oh, that sounds great. I want to come too. How about you, Juan?
You guys go on ahead. I should get going. Well,
Oh yeah,
good night,
by the way,
Morgana.
the like group dance songs, because you know how 3 and 5 added those in.
Yep.
For 5, the
I need to
Everybody's
come back
Here
and see you
dance
soon.
is Yelled About
Can't let it
Vanilla.
get taken by someone else.
Yep. And I know what the other two are. Like
Yeah,
Change
yeah, like-
and Last Surprise.
Yep, for male and female respectively.
Yep.
All
And
vanilla.
Yep.
Huge
And
bathtubs
oh boy,
are the
when we
best.
get to Last Surprise.
Juan's missing out.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun to witness stream chat for.
Old guys like it hot for some reason. I'm sure he'll stop eventually. You know,
Oh, what's really
for a
interesting
while
is you'd
now,
expect Haru
I
to
think
get the
all
Okumura dungeon theme somewhere in there, right?
Yeah, you'd think so.
Yeah, she has remixes of Beneath the Mask and Willpower.
Oh, you straight up
Yep.
said it. Well, in her case, her looks totally make up.
Like,
for
I did
her
not
overbearing
expect Haru to
personality.
get Beneath the Mask.
I'll be sure to share what you've said with On.
Not even the vanilla one.
Oh, please don't. Seriously?
That aside, we need to hurry and find our next target.
But yeah, go figure that Akira, he gets Vanilla Rivers and a remix of Wake Up, Get Up, Get Out there.
Reactions these days has been making me think twice about what we do.
Also, Morgana's the one to get the remix of the
Pursuing
credits.
only what's best in the short term may end up becoming fruitless for us. We need a strategy.
The normal credits theme, it looks like it's gonna
No?
be in, like,
What do you got in
cinematic
mind?
form.
Oh
Do I
boy.
look like someone who could come up with such a thing?
I was an idiot for asking.
I just find funny how Morgana got the world map theme and the
Morgana's a
credits
specialist
theme.
of that world.
You know, out in the background, the old guy's still turning up the hot water.
Still.
Yep.
It's freaking hot! How much do you have to add until you're satisfied, Gramps? I can't stand it anymore!
Oh yeah, by the way, one thing I love is one of the DLC songs for the games. It's a remix of Tanaka's theme.
Oh boy.
Da da na 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 da da da.
Do.
By the way, I love how they made him the shop guy for the Persona 4 game. And you know they're going 2 for 3 and 5s.
Yep.
I also still love how they got Lotus Juice to be like the loading screen / announcer guy for 4's game.
Yep.
Because Lotus Juice is awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, like, he's part of the reason why the behind the TV remix is my favorite one in 4.
Into the Velvet Room.
Oh, by the way, did you hear what the basic plot is for 3 and 5's game?
Wait, there is a plot?
Prisoner has returned.
Well, like, it's an excuse plot that also leads into the social linking, but...
The bombs that you have reeled in
I thought it was just going to be a bunch of, like, character moments.
In other words...
Yeah, but, the thing is, the reason... They did give us basic reason for why everyone's dancing. The Velvet Room attendants of each respective game brought them into a dream version of the Velvet Room because they saw the Persona 4 characters having fun and were like, we want to compete.
Outcasts.
That's
So Elizabeth's getting her wish after all.
Yep.
Those will become the strength behind your rehabilitation.
So it's straight up Caroline and Justin competing with Elizabeth over whose cast is better at dancing.
Fitting of your newfound growth. Consider it.
I love it.
Of course.
May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
And they straight up say, since we put this in a dream world, you're not going to remember any of this when you wake up.
Ain't that always the way?
Yay, more personas.
Yep.
It's almost time.
So, the PS1 Classic.
Oh yeah, the fact that it comes with Persona 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might finally, if I can get a PlayStation Classic, I can finally play that.
And see what a massive fucking train wreck it is.
But I still want to see how my favorite video game series got its start.
Correct? May I talk to you for a moment?
Is it about the Phantom Thieves?
Fun fact, the night
You're quite perceptive.
I got my
was wondering
PS2
if there are
copy
any
of
points
Persona
in
4, I
common
actually
between
stayed up all night
Kamoshida's
playing
and
it.
Madarame's cases.
The
There
first
have been
one.
victims after all.
The emulator.
The Phantom Thieves need to be pursued.
You criticize
Oh
the
boy!
Phantom Thieves, yet you don't doubt their actual existence.
We need to do a video on that at some point.
You saw that show on TV.
I
Common
figured.
sense can get in the way at times when pursuing the truth.
It's still weird how the localization for 2 ended up going.
Yep.
It's like
Because
first
my
half.
sister
Oh
told
yeah,
me
no,
this
you're not getting this
It was just
first
a
release.
coincidence.
You're not getting the second
Why
half
do I get the
America.
feeling that you're
Okay,
doing
PSP re-release. Oh, now you're not getting
may
the
be right.
first half.
Other way around.
Okay, I mix it up in my head sometimes.
Yep. Innocent Sin is the first half, Eternal Punishment is the second one.
It'd be hard for me not to see
First one we got on PS2, second we got on
You have
PS1.
such high
PS
self-esteem. So the Phantom Thieves are
PSP.
evil, and
Yes.
you are just?
Fucking PlayStation.
compared to people who manipulate others' hearts.
I mean, at the very
as
least,
they see fit.
I have both FES
I
and
believe
portable
I'm
when
on
it
the
comes to
side of
3,
justice.
and I prefer portable.
Besides, I'm only using my natural
prefer
born
FES.
balance for the sake of
Yeah,
serving the world.
I do like the presentation of FPS. It's just a case of I can control party members. I can control party members. Also, extra protagonists.
So you're
Yep.
just the good girl type of pushover.
Speaking of, I'm so glad she's finally coming back for things.
Starting soon.
I completely
See you
forgot about
later.
Q2.
Give Sai-san my regards.
Hi,
Why does
Makoto.
everyone get on my case?
Bye, Makoto.
But yeah, I love how not only is she back for Q2, but one of the DLC songs is Wiping It All Out, and you have both Wiping It All Out and Soul Phrase as songs in Persona 3's dancing game. Only a remix for Wiping It All Out, though.
Be comfortable here, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, no vanilla, just the remix.
I
Yep.
realized something after talking with everyone last night.
Granted, it's a damn good remix, but I was also hoping for vanilla.
But I don't know anything of the world.
I haven't really
let
looked
alone
up
other
any of the
people.
remixes
If
on my
I'm to
own time.
depict people in my art,
I've mostly just heard most of the 3 remixes when I was doing chores one day.
Yep.
I'll return to the dorms and start over by talking.
The Lowe's Juice remix of Deep Mentality is so good.
Good on you for realizing that yourself.
There's no need
I'm sure
to
I'll enjoy
exaggerate.
it.
May I come again sometime to enjoy your coffee?
Also, go figure. Deep Breaths
My doors
dance takes place on the train
Too,
tracks.
from what
Yeah.
I've heard. Are you related to it?
Because of course it does.
Huh? Oh, how would I describe it? We're just
Oh,
acquaintances.
fun fact about
Not
Persona
family or
5.
anything.
I may be overstepping my bounds, but
So
why did you decide to take
I was
your-
looking up just randomly stuff on the SMT wiki the other day. Decided to look up Risei's page.
He reminds me of my old self.
Apparently,
That's all.
the
It doesn't take much
soonest
when someone takes consideration for
year
someone else.
that Persona
Your
5
art
can happen
instructor,
is 2016.
Former art instructor.
Huh.
He must have felt something for
Because
you too.
during the course of
Besides
Persona
just
4
stealing
Golden,
your talents.
during the whole scooter business, you know,
I cannot
Risei
hate
mentions
you
turning
in my
16.
heart either.
And apparently during one of the
I should
during a
probably
TV
get going.
interview in this game,
Hey,
like if you look
sure
at it
about
at
this?
time,
The painting, I mean.
she mentions turning
It'd be a
20.
waste to keep here.
Okay.
Even if I kept it at the dorms, it'd only be met with skepticism.
So that's kind of neat.
I doubt it would want that. Adding a hint of color to an otherwise ordinary day. I'm sure my mother would have done the same.
I see. I'll hold on to it for you then.
Thank you for the coffee. I'll come again.
Swear to God, like 90% of this episode has been cutscenes.
Yeah, you get when you have a 90-hour RPG, you get parts like that.
Yep.
Wait, what? I missed it. What option did you pick?
I'm hungry.
Ah.
You up?
But I do have to say, out of the Persona final bosses, it can honestly be a toss-up for me between Yaldabaoth and Nyx. Because they both do a really cool way of playing with the weakness system.
Yep.
Like Persona 4, favorite game ever. The final boss is pretty meh. Mostly because it's really just a war of attrition.
Yep. I think if I had to pick between the two, I'd say Nyx is the more impressive one.
Granted, I also actually have to fight Nyx myself at some point, but I've I was watching the Niskel's LP of Persona 3, so I know how that boss works and everything, and it is really cool.
Yep.
Hey,
And probably the only way anyone could ever justify a 13-phase boss fight.
I was just about to bring that up.
By A, making each phase last only a few turns, and B, having each phase tie into a tarot card.
Yep.
Also, apparently the 4th is also when PS Plus rotates its free games.
Oh boy.
So yeah, this is gonna be a busy week for me.
Did you pick up anything from this month's?
Yeah, I picked up Bulletstorm and the two, PSN games, because I like to pick those up as a sort of, when I'm in the mood kind of thing. And I already owned Kiwami at the time, so...
Yeah, I picked up Bulletstorm and Yakuza.
Good. Yakuza's great.
So I hear from Little Karibo.
Kiwami, since it's a remake, it does reference some things from Zero, which is the prequel game. Mostly in certain sub-story stuff, like the Pocket Cars sub-story is Chain is a sequel to the one from Zero.
I haven't actually booted it up, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, basically some side quests reference side quests from Yakuza 0. Main plot-wise, it's the same as the PS2 version, if I recall. I've yet to play the PS2 version, but that's what I could gather. They didn't really change up anything plot-wise, they just upped the presentation. Also, a fun fact about Yakuza, Majima, who is the rival character in the games, while they now only use Japanese VAs, back on the PS2 games, they had English VAs for some of the games, and he was voiced by Mark Hamill.
Really?
Yeah.
He's that one Mimi dude, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Granted, there's a good few memes in Yakuza, but when you say Mimi dude, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
Let me put it this way, there in Kiwami, they added in something called the Majima Anywhere Everywhere system. It lives up to its name. You will understand immediately when you get it.
Oh boy. Alright. A couple choices here.
And what's really fun is when you already have all the skill spots, so you can't spend experience bars on everything, and you're on New Game Plus, so you have like 1,000 XP bars just on your HUD. Because they're basically filling up an XP bar counts as a skill point in that game.
Hello to Kemi.
Meanwhile, Yakuza 0...
We might.
Meanwhile, in Yakuza 0, you upgrade shit by spending money.
Yep. Oh shit, I need to open up the confidant thing.
Let's go.
That would be a good idea.
Here.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, so on top of the whole, like, crits going to 3 times, going to triple damage, Merciless's modifiers are also, you take 1.6 times more damage, you deal 0.8 times as much as on normal, you get 4/10 the experience and money. Which, but considering how many Reapers I've grinded, yeah, that sounds right.
Yikes.
And when they give you a way to kill them in 3 turns without them being able to fight back, I'm gonna abuse that shit.
This is rank 9.
I still love doing the whole, like, crits and technical and weakness attacks doing 3 times as much damage. Battles go by so fast and Merciless.
I bet.
I forgot, which one did you pick?
Oh, I picked the 3rd one.
So, normal?
Oh, difficulty. I picked hard.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, not merciless.
But what were you thinking then?
The dialogue choices.
Oh. Okay.
You know, since we're in the middle of a social link.
Fair enough.
And this is the one where we get to start our harem. Oh boy.
Oh, she's the first one you got high enough?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I recall, I think I just didn't rank up anyone. I wanted to go for Futaba first, and I didn't get a ranked high enough first run, so I ended up getting the lonely result. And then second run, since I didn't have to worry about building my stats up or anything, I was able to get Futaba that run. And then second run, I was like, whoever gets there first, which ended up being Takemi.
Nice.
And that was the run I got the platinum on, so...
Nice.
would have gotten it on. I would have gotten it on run 2 if I had planned out Yoshida better. But I just like went to help him out one time less than I should have. Because I was focusing on maxing out the others for their New Game Plus items.
Yep. Thanks not.
I still find it kind of bullshit that they give you the ability to activate the weapons guy, but you really won't be able to till like one of the last dungeons.
Yeah, that is a load of horseshit.
Because, oh, you need this much codes. What level is that? Level 5! Or no, level 4! Fuck! And yeah, if you do want to do a max run, you do have to get all your sets to level 5 by the end.
Oh boy, here we go.
Which, granted, you're on New Game Plus, so...
Yep.
But, you know, like, for a fresh run, you're probably not getting a max run. You're not.
No.
Really?
4 is still the most lenient on that shit.
Yep.
Because, like, 3, you basically had to go in a specific order due to how finicky the relationship meters were in that game.
Yep.
Especially with the females.
Yeah.
Because you can't turn them down.
Nope. Makoto is clearly just that much of a pimp. But
yeah, and then with 4, that they took that little mechanic out and also made it optional. Although I think it did hurt your points a bit if you turned them down. Like you wouldn't get some of the notes, basically.
Probably.
Meanwhile, with 5, it's just completely optional as its own conversation.
Yep.
And considering it doesn't affect the relationship meters in any way, shape, or form, yeah, it really makes it feel like a dick for picking them all. In an absolutely hilarious way.
I don't think I've done a single run of this game sticking to just one.
I forget, you've at least looked up the cutscene for a few romance all of them, right?
I have not. But I have a good idea of what happens.
Hold on, I'm just gonna link it to you for later.
No. I wanna leave it as a surprise till the end.
Oh wait, are you doing that this run or something?
Oh yeah.
Okay, never mind.
You're back.
So we don't have an English release date for Q2 yet.
Nope.
I want one.
You should write something.
Me too.
I'm on Dungeon 4 in Q1, but since the plots have nothing to do with each other, not too worried.
Nice. Well, we're going to leave the episode here. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you liked the video, leave a like and a comment. If you want to see more, hit subscribe and the bell, and we will see you guys next time.
Later.
I'm a sharpshooter.